Hello, and welcome to the final episode of this season of Sharing Stories, a podcast featuring profiles of help and hope from the Season of Sharing Fund. I'm David Boyer. Thanks to donors and partner agencies, since 1986, Season of Sharing Fund has been able to provide some peace of mind to more than 185,000 people in the Bay Area. The fund has been there for individuals and families in times of crisis, when just a month or two of rent made the difference between staying in their home and becoming unhoused. Over the course of this season, you got to meet a few folks who recently received one-time support from Season of Sharing Fund, and a couple of people who helped make it happen. As we wrap up this season's podcast, we thought it seemed only appropriate to end on a hopeful note. So I asked many of the people who were profiled what they would do if they had a magic wand and 3 wishes, starting with Jose Guevara. Season of Sharing Fund gave Jose peace of mind and a couple of months of rent as he transitioned to taking full-time care of his daughter, who endured multiple surgeries while she battled cancer.
I get 3.
You can't wish for 3 more.
Damn. You know me too well. First one, I would get rid of all diseases and illnesses and sicknesses. The second one would be so that man would open their eyes to see that we all deserve to be treated the same. Because we are all the same, period.
These are good.
Okay? The third one would be, I'm hoping by the second one we wouldn't need a third one. I would hope the third one would just be an emergency case. Because if we all learn how to treat each other with just that respect, it would change a lot. But just in case, my third one would just for everyone to have a God, right? To believe in something, right? Because we have a lot of people who don't, and they don't know why they're lost. And I'm not trying to judge anybody for how they believe or what they believe. I'm just saying you need something to believe.
Laurel Hill works for Community Action Marin, an anti-poverty agency that has partnered with Season of Sharing Fund for close to 40 years.
So let's see, magic wand, 3 wishes. I would like to see more affordable housing for working families in Marin County. I would like to see more housing options for seniors, particularly unhoused seniors who are no longer able to live completely independently. And
You get one more.
I get one more. Let's see. I would like to see more people in Marin County who are financially comfortable supporting local agencies that are supporting their neighbors as much as they might be international causes. I think people they don't know we're here. They don't necessarily know that the families we're working with are here. So I'd like to see more local support.
It was an agency like Community Action Marin that connected up-and-coming boxer Keone Washington to emergency rental assistance after his mother passed away from COVID, leaving him to care for his 3 younger brothers. What would you use your wishes on?
I'd definitely bring my mom back because I kind of would like to see like how my life would have went if she was here, you know. I kind of felt like I still am more motivated like to go and do things, but sometimes there's like that feeling like, man, if she was here, I'd be doing this right now, or just seeing her like see me make progress with things was kind of what kept me going. So sometimes like when I'm doing things and it may be a big thing, I'm like, man, but she don't get to see it, you know, she don't get to hear about it. So that would be one. Me and my brother should get a house together, or get houses next to each other. I always have like this big thing of like wanting my family to be together. We don't have like cookouts and stuff like that anymore because we don't have immediate family here. And one of my biggest like things that I enjoyed about my family was like we always found a way to like have a good time with each other. So it would be us like having our families co-mingling with each other, like working with each other and being together and having a good time with each other. So that's one.
You got one more.
And then one more, God willing, make it in boxing, you know, make it in boxing and have my family be able to be financially stable through it. You know, we never have to worry about paying for school. Or I saw my mom, like, a lot of the time she would pay for courses or classes, taking money out of her own pocket to try to better herself, figure out a way that we could get ahead. So, you know, just give my family the life that I kind of don't have, you know, get my kids the new shoes when they come out. Of course, they got to work for it, you know, but just giving them a better life I can have. So,
What would you say to someone who's thinking about donating?
I would say do it, because you may never know. You may donate to a person and they may make something great out of it. You know, they may plant the seed and you know, have a tree. So I would say do it. You know, it'll put something on your heart, and you could always remember, hey, like, I helped that person. Like, you know, I donated. It may have not be much, but it's like, hey, I contributed to that person becoming a better person. Like, you know.
For many of the folks you met this season, assistance from Season of Sharing Fund was just what they needed to get back on their feet. People like Marla Stewart. A few years back, the 72-year-old's world imploded. She was already dealing with debilitating heart problems. Then her son committed suicide. She just shut down and ended up living in her car with her dog, Mercedes Marie. Eventually, she won a housing lottery but didn't have enough money to pay the deposit. She believes deeply in the Season of Sharing Fund model, and that's why she agreed to participate in this podcast.
If the Season of Sharing hadn't helped me with my deposit, I wouldn't be where I am today. And so that's why I have always been willing to help anyway. Plus, working for a nonprofit for 30 years, I know how tight the funding is. And so if I can help them get the funding they need to continue this, then I'll help. I think that if there's people that are out there that are thinking about someplace to donate money to, if they look at the long-term positive effect of helping someone get into an apartment is not only for them, but they may have children, their family, and so it is a thing for other people too, not just them.
Laurel from Community Action Marin agrees, but for slightly different reasons.
I think if people are thinking about donating to Season of Sharing, the vast majority of the funds go directly to helping people in need. It's a program that's been around for over 30 years. It's proven that it's successful. It's a way to quickly get your donation into the hands of somebody in need. And of course we don't put it in people's hands. The rent checks go to someone's landlord, but if I give this year, somebody will get assistance this year.
Kevin Swanson is the executive director of Season of Sharing Fund. Raised by a single mother who worked several jobs to make ends meet, he understands how precarious people's financial lives can be.
I want you to know that by supporting the Season of Sharing Fund, you're joining a community of people that are generous and thoughtful and want to be the best of the Bay Area by delivering a service that is needed for so many different people experiencing a crisis. So your donation, all of it goes, 100% of it goes to the program. And you can know that we are delivering a service that lifts a burden for people. Can you imagine having a crisis where you aren't able to pay your rent and you might become homeless, unhoused, and you have 2 young kids, and at night you might be going to bed and the next morning you wake up and receive an eviction notice? That stress is unbelievable for many people, and we alleviate that stress. We are there to help people overcome that crisis. And we want our donors to know, and we're very grateful for their support. We have many, many donors that have been giving to us for many, many years, from $50 a month to $100,000 a year. These people are an amazing community, and we invite everyone in the Bay Area to join our work and help lift up people throughout the Bay Area.
To those who are thinking of it, stop thinking. Please donate. And if you can't donate money, donate time. If you have donated, thank you. Continue to donate and double your donation.
I would say, thank you for taking the opportunity, because they don't have to do what they do, but, out of the kindness of their heart, they do it. And so I would say, thank you for taking the opportunity to look on other people and be selfless, because a lot of people are only looking out for themselves.
I would tell people that have donated to Season of Sharing, thank you. You helped me when I needed it, and there are a lot of other people that still need that help.
I ended most interviews with an admittedly melodramatic question. What would happen if Season of Sharing Fund didn't exist?
I don't know what would have happened if the Season of Sharing hadn't helped me. I would be back out on the street, So.
If Season of Sharing no longer existed, we would be talking to individuals and families every year who we probably couldn't help, and they would move towards eviction. And so it really, that 1 month of rental assistance can really mean the difference between someone remaining housed and becoming unhoused.
Without Season of Sharing, I don't think I'd have the opportunity I have right now. The opportunity to still have a house, still be able to lay my head somewhere to sleep at night, have food in the fridge. There's a lot of people, as you know, the homeless crisis is getting bad. So me and my brothers could be on the streets. We could all have abandoned each other. That was the biggest thing I wanted out of this, was us to come together and not divvy off on our own paths. We are sooner or later, but right now we need each other. So
if grieving reduces dignity, exploring how you go pay the rent reduces dignity, understanding that how amount of money you're gonna have every month ain't gonna change reduces dignity. Season of Sharing, for me, allows me to have dignity. That's what it's about.
Thank you for listening to this season of Sharing Stories, a podcast from Season of Sharing Fund. The Season of Sharing Fund provides one-time financial assistance to individuals and families in the Bay Area during times of crisis, when a little support can have an enormous impact. If you want to hear profiles of recent recipients, or if you want to donate to Season of Sharing Fund, go to seasonofsharing.org/podcast. 100% of your donation will go to providing relief to local people experiencing unexpected crises. Until next season, I'm David Boyer, and this is Sharing Stories.